Hey everybody, Ryan here at Etrailer.com. Here's what our Quickie steps look like installed on our motorhome. Oftentimes people are going to want to upgrade their steps because the last step sits up too high and can be somewhat challenging to get up and down easily. Another reason is that they're just loose and wobbly and can be a safety concern. And other times the steps might just be damaged or too rusted out to repair. Something you don't always think about as well is if you have small pets. That might be hard for them to get up and down when it sits up so high. Then that means you're going to have to bend over to pick them up. Well, with this one down here, that might allow them to easily get up and down without your help needed. These are definitely going to solve the problem of your step being too high off the ground. As you can see, this first one is really easy to reach, and they're also nice and wide. That way they're easy to travel up. Now each step does have some grip tape. That way it ensures a good footing, and they also have a bright yellow line to help you see in low light situations. As you can see, our steps retract pretty quick, and now it's simple to get in and out of our motorhome. Now these steps do have a couple of safety features. One of them being, say if you retract your steps and there's a curb here and they can't come out all the way, if it feels enough pressure, it'll actually turn off power to the motor. That way it won't overheat or burn up any wiring or your motor. Same thing on the inside. If something happens to get inside of here and the steps go in, it's going to feel that pressure and turn off the power. Another cool safety feature is when you have the steps in this position, when you have the power turned off on them, that way they'll stay fixed in this position, or in other words, they won't work when you open and close the door. If you happen to forget about turning the switch back on and you go to leave and put the key in the ignition, as soon as you put that key in the ignition and turn it forward, the steps are going to come up regardless. I'll show you that now. Even though we added another step, when they're in the stored position, they're going to fit nicely in our opening. As you can see, the built-in light underneath will help you even more when it's nighttime. Now I went ahead and measured the step, and on flat ground here, from the ground to the top of the step, is about 15 inches. Something you got to keep in mind is you're probably not always going to be on perfectly level ground. So if you are parked and the ground is beveled down, that 15 inches could potentially turn into 20 or more. From this step to the top of this one is right under 8 inches. Now, although the distance between these two steps don't change, the distance from our bottom step to the ground is only 7 inches as compared to the old one, which was 15. The entry height will be 21 7/8 of an inch. The step dimensions will be 24 inches wide by 11 1/8 of an inch deep. Our mounting bracket is going to be 23 3/4 of an inch wide by 9 5/8 of an inch tall, and finally 11 3/8 of an inch deep. Our drop and rise is going to be 8 inches. Our steps are going to be very durable and have a 300-pound weight limit. All in all, that's going to be a great solution to be able to enjoy your motorhome more. We can go ahead and test the operation and make sure everything works properly.